1 year ago, Mark Consuelos didn't just step into a co-host chair. He stepped into the most unforgiving seat in daytime television, live TV, every morning, beside his wife of nearly 3 decades. No safety net, no retakes, and no hiding from the audience. Now, for the first time, Mark is opening up about what really happens behind the smiles on Live with Kelly and Mark, and why this job may be harder than anything he's done before. On Kelly Ripa's podcast, Let's Talk Off Devastating News, Mark admits something that surprises a lot of viewers. He still doesn't feel fully comfortable. Not because of fame, not because of pressure, but because the person sitting next to him is a master of the craft, and also his wife. He describes the strange vulnerability of co-hosting live television while trying not to interrupt, not to overstep, and not to slow the rhythm of a show that Kelly has controlled effortlessly for over 20 years. This isn't just a job, it's a daily balancing act between marriage, professionalism, and performance. Mark Consuelos didn't arrive overnight. For years, he filled in whenever Ryan Seacrest was absent, testing the waters, learning the format, earning audience trust. When Seacrest officially stepped away in 2023, the transition felt natural to viewers, but behind the scenes, it wasn't seamless. Mark reveals that even after a full year as permanent co-host, he still lets Kelly lead nearly every segment, especially guest interviews. He jokes that sometimes he simply gets out of the way and hopes the studio applause covers his mistakes. And in live TV, mistakes are unavoidable. Audience reaction has been split but engaged. Some viewers praise the authenticity. Others feel the familiarity is almost too comfortable. Social media often notes that the show has evolved from a standard celebrity interview format into something more intimate, a window into a real marriage unfolding live on air. For some, that's refreshing. For others, it raises a question. Are we watching a talk show or a relationship? Mark is honest about his learning curve. Live television doesn't pause. There's no script to save you, no edit to clean it up later. Kelly, with decades of experience, understands pacing instinctively, when to pivot, when to interrupt, when to move on. Mark openly credits her for keeping the show on track while he's still learning how to think 3 steps ahead. But that same dynamic creates tension. Working with your spouse means no professional distance. Inside jokes come easily. Familiarity feels natural. But too much comfort can flatten the spark that television thrives on. That's the risk. At the same time, it's also the magic. Their chemistry isn't manufactured, it's lived in. The audience isn't just watching interviews anymore. They're watching 2 people navigate partnership in real time.